Hey, hi. How are you doing?
Hello, Trina.
Are you gonna give me another crystal meth making lesson before the sun comes up?
Yeah.
I really want to thank you again. Your 3-step program really worked. I love being sober, but I need other people to not be sober so I can make more money.
A lot of things work that way. Don't feel bad. Imagine how bad you'd feel if you were a minister. Drugs are a lot cleaner business.
Good point. I'm making lots of connections. I may want to learn how to make other drugs.
I'd be happy to help you.
I got some hits on my search for attacks on sex offenders. A sex offender in Florida got shot. He lived in a motel with a bunch of other sex offenders. That would be like a buffet for Victoria. But shooting isn't her MO.
No, it isn't.
This one in Los Angeles sounds like her. A sex offender was mauled to death in his backyard.
Okay, it looks like she's getting farther away. I think that's a good thing.
Suzie, if she does something bad, does it leave a stain on the prince?
Not so much.
LA is Anarch territory. That's not under Prince Sarah or the Camarilla.
She's probably hanging out with Salvador. He's the Baron of the Anarchs in LA.
Well, is Victoria under the jurisdiction of the prince? Or it just depends upon where she's at?
She was officially sanctioned by Prince Sarah, so if Victoria gets in big trouble, it could come back to haunt the prince. I mean, Victoria's such a wild and uncontrollable character.
It would be more of a problem if she goes into another prince's domain. The Camarilla really doesn't care if she causes trouble in Anarch territory.
Gift, I know you want revenge, but I'm not sure that's the best course of action, at least not yet anyway. Wait until she gets into trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Her name is Dormouse. No, not really. When asked about her past, the room gets chilly. Fear and pain fill her soul. To find the truth is our only goal. How much pain can one soul hold? Before loss of sanity will unfold? Don't lose hope, this is not the end. And try to remember, you have a friend.
That was wonderful.
Dormouse, why don't you come with us to the Morage after Robyn's through with his gig? We have some more information about your background that may interest you.
I'd love to. That's almost a social event, and I love social events.
It is a social event, and we'll have some tea.
Excellent. I can't drink tea, but it sounds wonderful.
You can smell the aroma and feel the warmth of the tea in your hands.
Vicarious vapors.
Sounds like fun.
Suzie Q, don't be blue. You have your tea to comfort you. And if by chance there's a dance, you'll have a partner to tango too. You're not alone, you have a home where rats do gather and Avogadro roams. So be of good cheer, never fear, you're dwelling there for many a year.
Beautiful, Robyn, thank you so much.
Thank you, Suzie. I was told to ask you about turning Thomas into a ghoul.
That's probably because I have Henri. I did not make Henri a ghoul, but I can tell you how to do it. But not here. Wait until we're at the Morage.
Of course. Thanks. Her name is Gift. She's easy on the eyes. Don't let her fool you, she's a killer in disguise. She drinks from rats, because she won't touch a human. Thought she didn't have a heart? You were only assuming. She's a badass babe, who will sweep you off your feet. If you tick her off, then your ass will get beat. There's more to her story than beauty and offense, but I'll stop here to keep you in suspense.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you.
My life story is so strange. There were so many highs and lows. It seems no matter what I chose, my life played out without me.
That's not true. You have no control of the things that happen around you, but you have control of what you do and how you react to them.
Did I? I feel like my life was a movie I never got to watch.
Who knows what control we have, or whether what we think is a choice, when it is actually something we're compelled to decide.
And what about Suzie's vision? A man and a woman playing chess? The chessboard is the world, and all of us are the pieces.
And remember Diane's vision, a woman, a man, a wager, and a plan. Two sides to every coin, one to bestow and one to purloin.
Sounds like my whole life.
Yes. I think you are very central to this. These visions have something to do with you and the events of your life.
Perhaps it has to do with all of us.
Everything you said rings true for me, yet I feel disconnected from it all. Like it's a dream inside a dream that fades when you wake.
That may be, but you are not alone.
Before we head over to see Father Halloran, I wanted to ask if it's okay with you that I manage Club Eclipse.
Sure, that's okay. Nobody else wants the job, and Henri will be happy with more free time.
And Henri has no problem taking direction from me?
No, he will not take direction from you. He takes direction from me. He's my Gould thrall and I am his regnant.
So how do I work as a manager with Henri then?
You don't. Henri will not have any responsibilities for the club now. You are the manager.
I thought Henri worked at the club as a ghoul.
Henri built the club, Henri took care of the club. Now Prince Sarah sent her sheriff and 2 ghouls to work at the club.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to share the 2 ghouls working at the club?
I don't know. That's between you and Prince Sarah. I don't know how it's all gonna work.
Oh my goodness. It was my understanding that Prince Sarah said, you guys want to take it on, take it on. And Henri was still going to be in place, and in addition to Henri, she was going to send over the sheriff and 2 ghouls to also help.
I think you're mistaken. Henri is mine. He does what I ask him. He could probably be available to help occasionally, but for special occasions. You know, he enjoys singing and entertaining. He was in vaudeville. But he has plenty to do taking care of the mortgage and the Hunter Moore Foundation.
So has Henri been running the club in the past?
It was a private club for us. It was only open to other vampires for special occasions. He would set things up and clean up.
What about some kind of promotional thing with cage fighting and a prize for the grand champion or something? I understand Lily was running the place?
Lily had grand plans. Lily just thought she was in charge of everything. Grand plans for the club that never happened.
What kind of plans?
You don't want to know.
Okay then. I'll talk to Prince Sarah and with Henri just for an hour with your permission. Then I'll get a business plan together and get in touch with a promoter.
You are acting more like a Lentru than a Gangrel.
But this is who I am. I organize and direct.
You're new. Your nature will take over.
Give it time. Get into the ring with a real contender, not a Avogadro, and you'll be done. You'll be like, I don't want to run this. I just wanna fight.
You were talking about your fate and I wrote another poem. It's probably not very good, because I just did it on the fly, but would you like to hear it?
I would love to hear it, especially if it's about me.
You're a storm-tossed ship on the sea of fate. Grab the wheel before it's too late. Only you can control your course. Keep in mind the will of the Norse. The future is ahead and it can be bright. But you must leave the dark and embrace the light. Doubt will only lengthen the race. So quail your fears and speed the pace. The choice is yours, what will you decide? The strength to win dwells inside. So muster your courage and gather your friends. Bring your problems to a glorious end.
So you're saying I should embrace the daylight?
No, no. Embrace the light figuratively.
Okay,